Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2020. And I'll be honest, we're not a very good team this year. It is what it is, I guess. We've had quite a few injuries, though, so I'm sure that's having some impact. But I can't imagine that that's the only thing going wrong. I may have to do some formation change or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get it all figured out. But I came back a little bit early in the month because we've had a little bit of movement on the transfer window. The transfer window ended a couple days ago, and we've had a little bit of movement right up towards the end. So let's get into the video. All right, here we are looking at our schedule, and as you can see, it's just been a whole lot of draws and losses. We had one win in the Carabao Cup first round right after the last episode, but then we lost against Huddersfield, which, granted, they're a Premier League division, team. So we held them to 2. That's a thing. But other than that, just a bunch of draws. This does leave us currently in the competition in, I think, dead last. Nope, second to last. We are, yay, we're not the worst. We are definitely very much in the relegation zone right now. Still very early in the season, though. But the team overall is just, cohesion's just barely starting to get positive again. For the moment, we're still being supported by the manager, or managerial support, I should say. But overall, very, very poor dressing room atmosphere. Is what it is, I guess. So let's get into some of the transfers and things like that. What was the last one you guys saw? You guys saw August 10th. So we'll look at that here. Transfer history. August 10th, since August 10th, last one you guys would have seen would have been Adam Blakely here. We did pick up George McKenzie from Barry on a free. McKenzie comes in 2.5 star current ability, maybe up as much as 3.5 star potential. Not an amazing player, but we got him for free, and we're not paying him a whole lot. He just gives us some rotation options for the striker role. He actually comes in as our third place striker, just behind Straken. Maybe he'll turn into something, maybe not. Maybe we can sell him on. We'll see what happens. It was at 7.5 for the 3 appearances he had last season, which isn't amazing, but he could turn into something. You never know. Then we got Dan Jones here on a free as well. Dan Jones comes in as a midfielder role. He's 22 years old currently. 2.5 stars potential, or a current ability, 3.5 star potential. Some pretty decent physicals. Maybe not the most amazing player as well, but it's another body to fill in for some rotation. He is pretty low on our list of midfielders, but with Dolan and Burns sometimes playing up front and some other people playing, maybe Seati sometimes playing as a defensive midfielder, he comes in as another option just as a rotation player, really. And that's about it. Not the most amazing history, but I'm just hoping he comes in. Again, he was a free, so not really too much impact on us. Paying him a little bit more, maybe paying him too much, but we'll see what he can do. The wing got David Kelly, who is probably our most expensive purchase since we started. Is he not? Yeah, he's our most expensive purchase since we started. I kind of just rolled the dice on him to see if he'll turn into something. I don't know for sure that he will, but he does come in ability to play on the left-hand side, which is a glaring hole that we had at the moment. He can technically play center. He can also potentially be trained as a midfielder or on the right-hand side as well. His current ability is 2.5 star, but he has a 4.5 star potential, maybe, possibly. So he does come in as our best defensive left guy at the moment, just ahead of Sandman, who does play better in the midfield anyway. It's not the most amazing stats, but better than some of our other players have been playing, to be honest. We haven't had a lot of players above 6.7, and he's at a 6.75 average. So, he's not the worst option in the world. But the 160K is very, very expensive. But we're not paying him a ton per match. But again, a bit of a risky one. We'll see what happens out of that. I wasn't getting anybody, quite frankly. I couldn't attract anybody. I was either getting people that were really bad or people that they wanted $1 million for. And I'm like, I don't have $1 million to give you. I was at least able to give these guys, I think I gave them $80,000 up front, and then the other $80,000 spread over the next year or two or something like that, whatever it was. We'll see what happens. And then we got Andy Cannon here, 28 years old, so he's one of our oldest guys that we brought in. Can literally play just about everywhere, at least at some level. We brought him in as a midfielder option. Current ability 3 stars, potential ability 3 stars. I mean, he's not probably going to improve hardly at all. He is valued at $120,000. I don't think we sell him on for that, as considering how old he is. But he does come in as our second best midfielder, just third best, attacking midfielder. So, that's another option. But he comes in as a pretty good guy. Free transfer, like I said. Paying him a lot of money, but other than that, he just comes in as a solid player with some experience. Not the greatest experience, but experience. And he's another body to fill a spot. So we're kind of nitpicking on we're at the bottom end of the barrel, maybe is the better way to say it, on who we could bring in to fill in some slots. We did get rid of a couple defensive guys, which probably crazy and dumb and whatever. But if we're going to be a really bad team this year anyway, we might as well get some profit off some guys, right? We've already got a $875,000 total coming in, only $350 going out. So we actually made some money this year. Yay! But we sold on Ray Robertson here, $59K. He's only valued at $39K, so not a huge boost up. But, why not? We got some money for him. Why not? And then Isaac Rice here, we actually got quite a bit of money for him, $220,000 for him. He came in, actually Ray Robertson came in on a free 2 years ago. No, he came in on for $10,000 2 years ago, and we sold him on for $59K. Not a bad piece of business. And then Isaac Rice came in, was it last season? Last season on a free, and we sell him on for $220,000. Pretty good, piece of business if you ask me. Again, it may cost us doing well in this season, but I actually think we're trending towards not doing well this season at all anyway. We're going to be lucky to not be relegated, so getting some money off of some of these guys I think really helps things out. We still have money in the transfer budget of all things. We're still well below the wage budget. Got some money in the bank. I'm hoping we can, maybe make some moves next season. Maybe we can still do something. Maybe it's not too late. If we go look at the competitions, and what is the preview? Does it still say preview stuff? We're still previewed to be 13th overall, which is crazy if you ask me, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, all right, so that's that. Let's jump into the next game. The next game will be against Bolton here. A home game against Bolton. They're currently ranked 17th in the league, so not a huge step up. And honestly, if we are as good as we should be, excuse me while I adjust my mic, I just realized it's a little offset. Anyway, if we're as good as it says we should be better than Bolton. So for that reason, I'm actually going to play our more aggressive formation. This 4-2-3-1 wide. Done pretty well with it last season, but we'll see what we can do with this season. Again, we still got a lot of injuries. We've got an injury to Jasper here. We've got Whitaker coming back. And then we've had a couple other guys that have been injured that we've, kind of been dealing with. So we got Lewis Jones still playing his sweeper keeper role here. We got Terry on the left, Walcott and Sandman in the middle, Lupano on the right-hand side, Seati and Cannon in the middle, and then Castanier, Byrne, O'Connell across the attacking front. O'Connell coming in here, obviously one of our best strikers, but he also can play this winger role pretty well. So that leaves Straken up front in the pressing forward role. So let's jump into the game. Come on, guys. We really need to get something back. You're on TV. You're on YouTube. Let's make this something, guys. Come on. If we go another rest of this month without any real progress, I'm definitely going to try and do some drastic formation, something or others. We've just got to do something, I expect nothing but a win. I do. I expect nothing but a win. Bolton is a team we should be able to beat at home, in my opinion. But my opinion has been that we should have been beating some of the other teams we've already been playing against. Here comes Bolton right now, actually. Oh, there we go. Sandman picking up that ball. Gets it over to Lupano on the right-hand side. Lupano goes up to O'Connell. O'Connell, we know he can play. He gets tripped up there. Cannon with the ball over to Seati. Seati back over to Cannon. Cannon gets all the way over the left-hand side to Terry. Terry's got some space to get a good cross in here, maybe. O'Connell's in the area. Oh, O'Connell from that right wing with his 4th goal of the season, showing why he's worth bringing back in. We sold him. People weren't happy that we sold him, but we brought him right back in on loan immediately after. So we got the money, and we still got the player. Come on. It's not a bad combo. Good play from O'Connell, though. That is great to see. Let's see some more of that, guys. More of that. More of that. Come on, let's get the chant going. More of that. It actually brings us out of relegation right there. Barely, but it does. It almost gives us as many points as if we played games. So that'd be a nice stat to get, is more points than games played. All right, here comes Bolton. No, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We're only 15 minutes into this game, and Bolton is on the attack currently with a great shot. It looked like that was going in. Thankfully, Jones was able to dive for that one and get that one out of the way. Or I should say catch that one. So well played from Jones. And here comes a throw in from us. Lopano gets it into Byrne. Byrne back to Lopano. Lopano gets it all the way across to Castaniers in the area. Not able to get that one. Terry, though. Terry with his first goal of the season. Glenn Terry playing on that left-hand side with an assist from Lopano. That's some great work there from the boys. That is what we want to see. We want to see more of that kind of thing. More of our other players getting into the mix of things and giving us some scores. Can't rely on just our attacking players all the time. So that was well played from our, those are both of our wingbacks, right? Yep. So not bad at all. Let's keep it up, guys. I mean, really nothing else to do. There's another throw in from us. Lopano gets it into Byrne. Byrne gets it right back to Lopano. Lopano, let's see if you can do it again. He gets it all the way across. Not quite able to get in the same spot this time. Cannon, though, comes up with it. Back to Seade. Seade back to Cannon. Cannon back to Seade. Seade over to Castanier on the left-hand side. Castanier is going to have to probably get it back to Terry here. Nope, he's going to try for it himself. O'Connell's in the area. Not able to get it down into that top left-hand corner. But not a bad play from O'Connell overall. Terry is looking pretty tired. Was he fatigued coming into this game? Did I bring him in fatigued already? I did not mean to if I did. Lopano gets it all the way across to Seade. Seade back over to Cannon. Cannon up to Byrne. Byrne going to get it back to the Sandman. Sandman up to over to Lopano. Lopano gets it taken away from him. Herford Lockett pushing the ball up. He's going to go for it. Thankfully, Jones is able to get in front of that one. Barely, though. He had his back heels inside the goal, but able to know where his position was and able to keep that ball out of going in the net. Up 2-0. Feeling pretty good so far, guys. Don't look at the scoreboard. Yeah, I kind of agree with that because I don't want the boys to get complacent. We can't let this slide. We need these points desperately if we want to have any chance of doing anything this season. So let's not let this, you know, go to our heads being up 2-0 so far. All right, well, we're going to change around here. I mean, I know we've got a couple guys that are a little tired, although Terry looks like he's bounced back at halftime pretty well. Happy to see that. Cannon not playing very well right now. Who can we bring in for Cannon? We can bring in Dolan for Cannon. Let's go ahead and do that. Dolan, see what you can do, buddy. I'm actually not playing you in the attacking midfielder role today. No specific reason. He just hasn't been playing well. So here's a chance for him to redeem himself a little bit. Byrne with the corner kick here. Gets it in. Nothing going there. Walcott able to come back with that one. Castanier with the ball, though. Great shot from Castanier. Oh, that is good to see, buddy. That is good to see, man. Yeah, you deserve that cartwheel. Do that cartwheel all day long as he impales himself on the flag in the corner. Walcott chasing that one down pretty well. Castanier just in the right. Maybe look at that. That cleared out. I don't know why I'm showing you, but it cleared out just perfectly. Just at that line. I mean, it was very bad play from Bolton, honestly. They really just gave him that pathway to get a good shot off. All right, let's go ahead and swap out maybe Seade. He's a little bit tired right now. We got Kelly over here that we can bring in, see what he's able to do. Peter Kelly, young midfielder. All right, at the 75th minute mark, we'll probably jump off back from positive. Very happy to have 3 goals so far, though. Let's not give one up, guys. Let's hold on to this goose egg here. It's what we want to see some more of. Lopano gets the ball up. Unfortunately, not able to get it to another person, on our team at least. Kitchikuwu or whatever. Over to Fitzmartin. Fitzmartin is going to get it all the way across. There we go. Herford Lockett. Ooh, I thought he had that one, actually. I mean, he's had a couple chances at it today. I thought he had that one. Here comes Bird, though. Another chance. Nothing going. Byrne gets the ball over. Castanier, are you going to be able to chase that one down? I know you're a little tired right now. He is able to chase it down. Pushing the ball up the left-hand side. Does he have any help in the middle? He does get it tackled away from him. We're going to put a pause in there. I'm going to drop this down to a balanced mentality, and we're going to see if we can kind of settle in here. Hold on to this 3-goal lead. We need these points. We need the 3 points total. We also need the 3 goals for the differential. Byrne is looking, you know, he's doing all right, but not amazing. Only other person we have to bring in would be Dolan. Do we have anybody else? I guess we can bring Dolan up. And then do we have somebody can bring in here? Yeah, we can bring Dan Jones in here. And you guys wouldn't want to swap, would you? Nah. We'll leave Jones on the right-hand side. All right, guys, come on. Just a few more minutes left. Like 10 more minutes left, guys. Come on. All right, Castanier's able to chase that one down. He's looking pretty tired. Still got a little bit of energy, though, left in him. There's a head-on, but unfortunately not able to come up with that. Dolan trying to chase this one down. That's it. Herford Lockett, again, trying again. I mean, he's as many chances as he's had. I would not be surprised if he gets one here soon. Oh, Fitzmartin. Oh, he almost had that one. Thankfully, he was not able to get that one in the back of the goal before we were able to kick it out of bounds. And that is the end of that highlight. Come on, guys. No more highlights. No more highlights. No more highlights. I don't think it's going to matter much. I'm going to drop it down to cautious. Just really settle in here. Let's get this win. Get this. Oh, there we go. Ah, feels so good. Feels so good. Oh, man. I can't get ahead of myself, though, obviously. But that feels really good to get that kind of win. Jones making his debut. O'Connell on form. Love to see it, buddy. Love to see it. Welcome back to the team, buddy. Keep it up. All right. Well, we'll be right back for our next game against Northampton. It is an away game, but Northampton is not done amazing this season. They're still a little bit ahead of us right now, right? So they're, but I think we're as good as them, in my opinion. Let's see if we can prove it. We'll be right back. All right, we are back for game number 2. We're going to use the same formation this time, but since it's an away game, we're going to move it back to a balanced mentality this time, I think. Just kind of keep things a little more conservative, but not too much. I still like this formation. I think this formation's been giving us some good success, and we'll see what happens, We are some small changes here and there. I'll just go through the full list, but just a couple guys have swapped around. We have Terry on the left-hand side, Walcott and Sandman in the middle, Whitaker coming in on the right-hand side this time around. He's back, I think, from an injury, actually. I think is why we didn't have him last time. Seadi, we're going to bring Dolan into the midfield, with Burns still playing up here in the Nganch position. Jasper on the left. We're going to keep O'Connell on the right-hand side. He played well in the last game on that right-hand side. We're going to give him another chance, mostly because Nightingale has just not been doing well at all. What you can do. And then we got Straken up front. So let's go into the game. If we do like half as good as we did last game, honestly, a draw. We've gotten a lot of draws this season, but a draw here, I would feel pretty happy about. So let's at least get a draw. I mean, obviously, I don't have to say it, but a win would be amazing. But a draw would be acceptable. Now, I do think this team, Northampton, I don't think they're an amazing team, if I must be honest. So I honestly think we deserve a win against this team. It's just a matter of whether or not we can actually get a win. I mean, we're just not doing well finishing. We're not doing well completing. Here comes O'Connell on the right-hand side. He's in some space. Not a very strong shot, if I must be honest. But he's threatening. He's getting in there. If he keeps doing some of that, one of them's going to go in for sure. But I want to see more of that from him, though. Whitaker picking up a very early yellow card here. Not really very happy making on that, to be honest. Would like to see less yellow cards if I can help it, please. Now, definitely want Whitaker to ease off tackles, please. And then let's go to shout and let's just tell them, let's get creative, guys. All right, we got a throw in here from, who is throwing it in? Jasper throws it in the ball to Burn. Burn back to Jasper. Jasper all the way over to O'Connell. O'Connell, oh, for the post. Oh, we need that one, buddy. Need that one. Try again, guys. Come on. 6 shots, 2 on target. 64% possession, though. Looking pretty good there. Burn with the ball. Sorry, my son just walked in with my sandwich. Thank you, sir. Anyway, Straken with the ball here. Back to Seadi. Seadi over to Dolan. Dolan pushing the ball up to Straken. Straken back to Seadi. Over to Terry on the left-hand side. Terry, come on, get a good cross here. O'Connell's in the area. Oh! Right place, right time. Not able to get that down. Come on, guys. We're doing well. We're doing well. I am pleased with how things are going. The boys are playing well today. They want it. We just need one goal to get the win here. O'Connell with the ball here. He's going to try a pass. Nothing going there. We are going to get a counterattack here coming from Northampton. Northampton pushes up to Vale. Vale. Oh, Sandman gets in the way of that one. Tries to get it back up here. Not really getting. Oh, Straken with this takeaway. Goal from Straken. Oh, 5th goal of the season, man. If Straken and O'Connell, like, they both get into, like, good double digits, 15 goals plus, oh, we might be able to turn this season around. Oh, that was a good play from Straken. Just a good takeaway. Him and the goalkeeper. Man, Straken, just because we brought O'Connell in, buddy, does not mean you are not a pivotal part of this team. You are. In fact, you are pretty much our future, probably. Oh, come on, guys. Let's hold on. Just a little longer. Got halfway through the game. Got an early goal in the second half. Dolan back to Sandman. Sandman pushes it up, tries to get to O'Connell. O'Connell not really able to get with that one. I think it was more of a bad pass than O'Connell being in the wrong spot. Vale pushing the... Oh. Okay. I thought that one was going in, actually. Thankfully, it did not. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Keep going. Hold on just a little bit longer. All right, here comes a throw-in from Northampton. Thomas into Matthews. Matthews back to Brown. Brown, Matthews over to Stevens. Terry getting in the way of that one, thankfully, but only as far as McWilliams here. McWilliams pushing the ball up. We got Howe over here on the right-hand side. Whitaker trying to get in the way of that one. Not really, just not clearing it out, right, guys? And we're giving up a goal there. Oof. I mean, this team we're playing against, Northampton, is playing well themselves. I mean, it's a home game for them, so we expect them to play well. Yeah, we're in some good spots, just not, that was a terrible, I don't know what that was. Nothing clearing the ball out, really not closing this guy down properly, so we gave that one up, in my opinion. That's not to take away anything from Northampton. Oh, we should have done a swap here. But I feel like we kind of gave that one up. O'Connell really, actually, he's not playing well today, surprisingly. We'll bring Hutchinson in and see what he can do. He's also not played well, but I'm really hoping if we give him a chance here, he will start showing up. I may play him as an out-and-out winger. If that's what he wants to play as. We'll give him a chance to play a little bit more wide. See what he can do with that. All right, corner kick here from Byrne. Byrne gets it into... We got some players in there. Nothing going, though. Sayadi's able to come up with this one. Tries for the goal. I mean, we've seen him make some goals from way back here before. Unfortunately, not able to get that one. We're going to do another swap here. Whitaker deserved his yellow card. Probably will swap Whitaker out here then. Let's bring on Peter Kelly, give him a chance to see what he can do. Would he rather be something else? I mean, he would rather be defensive, but we'll keep him support for now. See what Kelly can do. He's a young midfielder, but he can play a lot of spots. I'm going to shout and demand more. We're in this, guys. All right, we got a free kick here from Byrne. Byrne gets over. Walcott's in the... Is it? Please don't be offsides. Please don't be offsides. I think he's good. Great play for Walcott. Malachi Walcott. I think he's actually... Is he our... I think I said him as our captain or vice captain this season. I can't remember. Good play from Walcott. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, brings us back one on top, guys. Come on. No, we're going to see an offside. No, he's onside, guys. He's onside. Don't show me this one. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, then. Hutchinson, Byrne, Terry, Dolan. Dolan, let's see. Do we have any player we can bring in for Dolan? We'll bring in McCabe. Actually, probably what we might do is bring McCabe on, but swap these two guys around. McCabe does not like being on Gonch, though. So we'll probably just make him a regular... Oh, you know what? Let's bring him as a playmaker. I want to get McCabe in more, honestly. I feel like he has a lot of potential, and I feel bad that we haven't been bringing him as much as we should have, because I think he has the potential to be a really good player. We're going to drop down to cautious for these last 10 minutes or so. Really hope that we can hold on to this. We got to throw in here from Jasper into Terry. Terry, all the way across. Byrne is in the area, just over the bar. I mean, don't get me wrong. Getting an extra goal here wouldn't matter in one sense, but I would love to get it just to get it. Come on. Oh. I thought he was about to kick it off the knees of whoever this was, and it would just deflect right back in. So we had a couple chances there at the end, but we did get the win. The win is what matters. The win is what matters. And yes, you guys were excellent. I love seeing that, boys. Oh, I should just televise every game, right? I mean, I can't do that because that's I can't keep up with it that much. I have to do some offline just to keep the season going, but hey, we're back on top of points versus games played, so that feels pretty good. 18th place. I definitely think we need to be in the top 10, but I'm not getting ahead of myself. We've got a tough road ahead of us. We've made this road tougher than it should have been, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. Let's go look at the schedule. Next game you guys will see probably still the Cheltenham Mansfield games. Just a pair of good games here, home games, and we'll see what happens then. I'm really hoping the boys are starting a good run of wins here. I mean, I don't expect to win, out or anything crazy, but this is a game of runs, and so if we can get a few, the more points we can get in a row here before we start doing badly again, because I think we're inevitably going to do badly at some point again in this season for sure. I think it will, But so that's why we want to keep this run going as long as we can to get as many points up before we start losing points. You know what I mean? Or like getting 0 points for a while. So we'll see what happens. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.